Hello, friends. Today, I want to share with you 3 really key things that I have found are absolutely crucial to being able to balance being a mom and working from home. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a mom of a toddler and another on the way, and at this point in time, and I also work from home basically full time. And I know that a lot of people I interact with have some sort of thing that they're doing working from home. A lot of moms do, whether it is um, running a network marketing company, whether it's being a coach or a mentor, affiliate marketing, blogging. There's so many things you can do working from home. And it's such a blessing to be able to do that and to model for your children the fact that you can do anything you set your mind to. But if you're a mom and you're trying to work from home, you know that it can be challenging. It can be challenging to find ways to balance work and taking care of your kids and taking care of your home. And so, one thing that I have found is there's 3 critical elements that need to be in place to balance being a mom, being a wife, being a homemaker, and working from home well, because you can do it. You can do all of those things. There's this common misconception that so many women operate under that something's got to give. And I operated under this for a long time. This idea that if I was rocking it in my business, it meant my children were not getting the best of me. Or that if I was being the best mom possible, then I was not growing and thriving in my business. Or that if I was doing great with the mom thing and also working, my house would be falling apart or my marriage would be falling apart, right? That something in my life had to give. I couldn't have it all. Okay? That's a lie. That is a total lie from the pit of hell that it's a lie that's designed to keep you stuck and keep you down. So here's the deal. You can have it all, but you have to have these 3 things in place. These things are our mindset. Your mindset needs to be aligned in the right way. Routines, and a support system. So we're going to talk about these. So your mindset is the most important. Like I said, there's that lie that many people believe that you can't have it all, that something's got to give. Okay? If your mindset is in an unhealthy place like that, nothing you do is going to work in the long run. No matter what you do to try to balance, if you have this belief that something's got to give, something's going to give because you get what you expect. So here's the deal. As Christian mama businesswomen who work from home, there's lots of different beliefs that we could hold and things that would benefit us and thoughts that will benefit us in this process. But I have 5 key mindset beliefs to hold, and I highly recommend making these into affirmations every day that you speak to really solidify them into your mind so that you believe them, okay? So if you want to have a mindset that is aligned for success and balancing all the things well, you need to believe that I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. It says it in the Bible. We can do all things through Christ. So mama, if you're focused on the Lord and you're following him and obeying him, you can do all things through his strength. You can be a good mom. You can be a good wife. You can be a good homemaker, and you can be rocking your business. All the things. Whatever God calls me to, he will equip me for. Wherever God calls, he will equip. He promises that. He doesn't throw us in the shallow end or in the deep end with the sharks and say, have fun swimming. No, he equips us with what we need wherever he calls us. But see, sometimes he'll call us and we have to step out in faith. And through that stepping out in faith, then he will start the equipping process. He doesn't always equip us before. Sometimes he equips us while we're walking in it. Who is more important than how? Who you're focusing on, God, is more important than how things are going to happen. See, if you focus on the Lord and being obedient and following what he's calling you to do, the how of the harvest, the how of the results will happen. They'll fall into place if your priorities are right. Quality is always more effective and better than quantity. 1 hour spent well focusing on your business and really just getting things done and being efficient is far better than 5 hours spent piddling around doing who knows what, pretending that it's business. See, quality is far better than quantity. An hour spent creating content or making a phone call or doing a coaching or whatever it is far better than 5 hours spent finding the perfect colors on Facebook or on Canva, or making sure that those pictures are just right and posting them on Instagram. That's not going to be best. The quality of the time you spend is far better than the quantity. I am blessed by being a blessing to others. See, if your focus is to be a blessing to others, to your family, to your spouse, the people you're serving through your business, you will be blessed. It's just kind of how it works. Blessing just kind of goes around in those circles. Just blessing, blessing, blessing. So as you focus on being a blessing, blessing comes back to you. The thing is, though, blessing doesn't always come back the way we quite think it should. Okay? It might come back. You might spend time pouring into one person, and they might actually end up not ever purchasing your product. But because you were investing in people and blessing others, someone who saw you investing in the friend will see that and say, oh, that person cares. I'm going to go purchase from her or whatever. So I am blessed by being a blessing to others. So having your mindset aligned with especially though, with I can do all things, right? I can do it. And I'm doing it for the glory of God. That's the very first thing, because if your mindset isn't in a healthy place, nothing you do is going to work in the long run. The mindset is the foundation. Okay, then comes routines. Now, routines are so important just in general, even if you aren't running a business, but especially if you are trying to work from home. Routines are so crucial, because here's the deal. Overwhelm crops up when we are having to make too many decisions, because our brain develops something called decision fatigue and we get overwhelmed. So if we put as much of our life as possible on autopilot, we are able to hold that overwhelm at bay. We're able to get things done with more grace and ease, and things flow, and it's a lot smoother. Routines are the crucial element to putting things on autopilot, okay? So as a momming business owner, right, a mommy business owner who works from home, you're going to want to have routines in all areas of your life. Personally, for personal disciplines of AM and PM routines, setting up your time so that you are maximizing your opportunities for work. AM and PM routines are crucial, because your AM routine really sets the tone for your day, and the PM routine sets the stage for the next day. So you're setting yourself up for success with quality AM and PM routines. Having devotional time where you sit, you meditate, you read God's word, you pray, you journal. Having that time to fill your soul every morning, so crucial. Utilizing a schedule, utilizing a planner to really manage your time well. Taking care of yourself. Make that a routine. When you know every Sunday morning before we go to church, I get to take a little bit of an extra long shower to shave my legs, or Saturday night I do a facial, or whatever it is. You have that to look forward to, and it's something that it fills your cup. And it's not, you don't have to make a decision of like, oh, do I shave my legs today or do I shave my legs tomorrow or what? Because it's part of a routine. And then also making sure that you make that time and make it a routine to dig into personal development and do that. It's so crucial. Developing routines for taking care of your home and your family. It's so helpful when you have a system for meal planning and grocery shopping. Have a routine about that the day that you do it. Have a menu plan so you don't have to be making decisions day to day about what's for dinner. Like, you know what's for dinner. It's on the menu plan. Having a chore routine that Mondays you scrub the sink and Tuesdays you clean the bathroom and Wednesdays you vacuum or whatever. Having a routine is really helpful. Having some sort of a family command center where you have everything for everyone just kind of all in one place is super helpful as well for everybody to kind of keep track of each other's schedules and all of that. Having a routine for how and when you pay bills, also really helpful, so things don't fall through the cracks and you don't accidentally forget to, pay your electricity. Having Having routines for what days you create content for your business, what days you post on social media, what you post each day, how you communicate with your audience. Excuse me. How you follow up with people with potential clients or leads, and how you're going to grow. So having routines, excuse me. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Apparently I have to sneeze today. So having routines in all of these areas is so helpful. And it really will just help automate your life. And it's so fantastic. And then the third thing is having a support system. Guys, this is so crucial because guess what? You're going to have tough days. It's going to happen. You're going to have days that suck. You're going to have days where you want to give up. You want to throw in the towel. You want to quit. You want to just let go of whatever dream you're pursuing in building a business and being a mom and all the things. On days like that, it's so important to have a tribe that you can lean on for encouragement and support. People you can go to and say, guys, life is hard right now. My kids aren't listening. The prospect I've been working with for like a week decided totally is ghosting me. I'm overwhelmed. I'm tired. I'm having a rough day, right? Someone who's going to walk alongside you and say, I've been there. You got this. Encourage you to get back up. Okay? And there's different levels of tribes. I really recommend that you have different layers of a tribe. Now, what I mean by this is having a large tribe, like being a part of a group of women who, like a large group of women where there's like 50 or more women who all are encouraging each other and have similar goals of wanting to be awesome moms and wanting to be awesome businesswomen and do all the things, right? Who have similar values as you. Super important to have like a larger tribe. So there's just lots of opportunity for that encouragement and mutual dynamic, just having that, whether physically or virtually. Personally, I'm part of a group. I'm part of several groups. One of my groups is I'm part of this large tribe called Mom Mastery University. And there's, I think, almost 1,000 women in this group. And we're all moms who love the Lord, who love our kids, who want to be the best moms possible. And also, most of us also are business women. Like we all own our own business or do affiliate marketing or blogs, or we all have some sort of business we're doing. And so this tribe, it's such a fantastic tribe, and it's so encouraging because I know I can get on there, like if I'm having a rough day and say, guys, like please pray for me, or I need some encouragement because I'm dealing with this. And I can do the same thing for other people too. Like when someone else gets on and says, hey, I'm struggling with this, I can respond and say, I'm praying for you, or hey, have you tried this? I did this when I was going through that and it helped. And so there's just that dynamic of mutual encouraging and building up. So having a large tribe like that's fantastic. If you don't have a tribe like that, please reach out to me. I would love to help get you plugged into a tribe like that because they are out there. Sometimes they feel like they're really hard to find because women can sometimes get kind of catty, right? But there's a whole tribe of women that isn't. And so I'd love to help get you plugged into that. But it's also really great to have a smaller group of people that you are in mutual encouraging relationships with. Typically, you want these people to not necessarily be family members, and you don't want them to be what I would call average friends. You know, the average friends that's going to just, like if you're having a bad day, they're going to encourage you in the habit that maybe isn't as positive. They're going to say, yeah, no, it's fine to go ahead and sit on the couch and eat your bag of Cheetos and watch a movie instead of making those phone calls that you want to make or that you need to make. Or, you know, it's okay to, you know, yeah, go ahead, give up on that network marketing company that you were so sold on because you're discouraged. Right? Those kind of friends, while they might make you feel good in the moment, they're not actually invested in your success or your growth. They're invested in you making them not as uncomfortable. And so they encourage you to stay stuck. And so you don't want to be surrounding yourself, and it's okay to be friends with people like that still, but you don't want to spend all your time with them or surround yourself with them, because if you do, you're not going to reach your goals as a mom who is also a business owner. And so what you want to do is find a group of women, and I've done this as well. I'm part of an inner circle mastermind with my life coach, and there's only, I don't know, I think 10 to 20 women in this circle, so it's a lot smaller. And so we have closer, more intimate relationships, and those are the people I go to on the days that I'm with my wins and with my like days where I'm just like really, really needing some help. And so those, having a smaller tribe that's just a little more personal, they know a little bit more about you, a little more personal, a little bit more intimate in their knowledge of you, and you're that much more aligned too in your goals and your values. Because here's the deal, guys, you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So now don't count your kids or your spouse in that, because number one, you don't have a lot of control over that. Like, and also like if you have like 5 kids and you're not like the average of your 5 children. So not counting your kids and your spouse, but the 5 people you spend the most time with outside of your kids and your spouse, you become the average of those 5 people. Here's the deal though. Movies, TV shows, books, audios, podcasts, the things you listen to and watch and read, that media counts as people. So for example, if you're watching, if every day at the end of the day you sit down and you watch The Bachelor, your character is being shaped by that show, by the catty women, right, who are on that show, and the less than stellar morals on that show, that's affecting you. That's one of the people, right? If that's something you watch a lot, or if you're watching, soap operas or whatever, but the things you watch, listen to, read, all of that counts. Okay, so if you're listening to podcasts from churches, like let's say you listen to, sermons all the time, like a lot, well, that's affecting you. So you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, whether they're in person or virtually or medium. You don't even have to know the people in person. It could just be that you read their books and watch their shows or listen to their podcasts or watch their YouTube channels. You become like them, because that's just our nature, that we absorb the values, the morals, the energy of the people around us. And so you want to choose that wisely. It's okay to have fun and unwind with a fun TV show in the evening periodically. But is it a show that is that's pulling away from or, eroding the foundation of your ability to build a business? Would your time be better spent reading a book? Maybe a book about how to be a better mom? Or would your time be spent better listening to some podcasts? And maybe only watching a show a couple times a week instead of every night, right? Are you surrounding yourself with content and people who are building you up and pushing you towards your goals? That is huge. And that is all part of a support system. You need a support system if you want to be successful. So here's the deal, you guys, you can rock working from home while being an attentive and engaged mother. You just have to make sure that these 3 things, mindset, routines, and support system, are all in alignment, and be intentional about reaching out to your support system when you need it. See, sometimes we have a tendency when we're having a hard time to isolate instead of reach out. When you're having a hard time, you need to reach out, because then you'll grow. So here's some thoughts for you guys today if you want to apply this information. Number 1, if you don't have a support system, get one. Okay, because that's so crucial. The support system is such a crucial element, guys. If you don't know how to get a support system, you don't know where to start, please email me. My email address is amanda@amandakStout.com. I'll put that in the show notes. Please email me. I would be happy to hook you up with some of the tribes that I have been a part of myself. And I'd love to have you in my tribe. Really, I would. I am always looking for more women to join my tribe. So please, if you want a support system and you don't have one and you don't really know how to get one, please email me, because I will help you with that. Another thing to do is assess your routines. Do you have any routines? If not, okay, pick 1 or 2 to start applying routines, and then build up to having lots of routines and routinize your life as much as possible. Seriously, it makes such a difference. If you do have routines, are there any that you need to adjust to make them more effective? Okay, so do some assessment there. And then spend some time journaling around the mindsets that I shared in this video. Okay, the ones, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Whatever God calls me to do, he will equip me for. Who is more important than how? Quality is always more effective and better than quantity, and I am blessed by being a blessing to others. Spend some time journaling around these mindsets and assess which one do you need to start intentionally working on to develop better in your own life, okay? So these are the 3 tips that I have for you that you can apply to balancing being a mom and working from home. Get a support system, establish routines, and constantly be working on making sure that your mindset is one that is set up for success. If I would love to help you with any and all of those, because those are things that I've personally walked through, and I would love to help you if you're struggling in any of those areas. So please reach out to me, and I will share with you resources and suggestions and tips that are more specific to your personal circumstance in any one of those areas. All right. Again, my email is amanda@amandakStout.com. All right. Have a wonderful day, my friends. If this video was an encouragement, a blessing, or even a kick in the pants, please hit that subscribe button, like, and share this video to get it out to more people so that they also can learn how to balance being a mom and working from home, because we can rock this. We can rock being good moms and good business women and change the world. And I'd love to have a tribe of women who are just doing this together. All right. Have a wonderful day, my friends, and I will talk to you later. Bye.